Welcome to Big Chef, Little Chef. I'm Big Chef and this is...
Noodles.
And today we are making stir-fry hoisin chicken with udon noodles. So over here on the table, I have in front of me, I've got 250 grams of sliced capsicum peppers. I have 200 grams of carrots, which I'm going to julienne. I have 50 grams of ginger, which I'm going to grate. 5 garlic cloves cut very thin. 120 grams of onion, 100 grams of bean sprouts, and 100 grams of scallions, which is green onions. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to marinate our chicken. Here we have 500 grams, which is half a kilo of chicken strips. So Kira, I'm going to have over here, I have a dark soy sauce, I have a sesame oil, hoisin sauce, and a cane vinegar and udon noodles. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have you, Kira, please. We use 1 tablespoon, which is 2 dessert spoons of soy sauce. And we're going to put that on the chicken. If you can hold that, please, there, Kira. So 1 tablespoon is 2 dessert spoons of this. Pour that over the chicken.
It's black.
Yeah, it is quite dark. And Kira's...
It said that it's black.
Okay, so that there is 1 dessert spoon. And now we're going to take the cane vinegar. And
What color will be the vinegar?
this is white.
What?
1
My favorite color.
and 1 is 2. So basically 1 dessert spoon of each. Now you can use your hands, Kira, because you've just washed your hands before she came here.
No, we have the body.
Okay, so you stir that with the spoon there. Hold that with this hand and then give that a good mix. There are 3 rules when you are making a stir fry. Rule number 1, the wok must be extremely hot. Rule number 2, you cook the proteins and the vegetables separately. So we're going to cook the meat first. And rule number 3 is that you add the sauces last. Because if you put them in the beginning, it makes it soggy. You want it to be nice and crispy. That's the whole concept of stir fries, crispy and fast cooking. So get that right down there. Yeah, good go. Just keep mixing that around.
It's so...
What I'm going to do is also, up here is doing that, excuse me, and you put a little bit of, just a small amount of pepper in there. Just a little bit. I know you're not a big fan of the pepper. We don't need to put salt in here because the soy sauce is quite salty. So give that, hold that with your left hand please, and give it a good mix around, okay?
It's so heavy.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover that. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes just to let it absorb in the flavors and marinate basically into it. So like I said, I didn't put salt here because the soy sauce is quite salty. Let's see, do we get to the bottom carrot? Yep. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to put that over to marinate in the fridge for half an hour. We are now back with our chicken. This has been in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. It's now absorbed all of the soy sauce. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the stove. We're going to fire up the wok. And today we are using a sesame oil, which has got a very, very nice nutty flavor. That's going to be, and we put the fan on. Excuse the noise, but a little bit of extraction on here. We're going to turn the wok on. The first item we are going to saute today will be chicken. Yep. And if you could turn around this way, Kira, you're going to be doing saute for me. The bean sprouts also give it a very nice crispy texture. You can basically, when you stir fry, you can use sugar snaps, snow peas, broccoli. There are many different vegetables that you can use. It's just basically down to your old tasting. I'm using bean sprouts because they're nice and crispy. Ginger, obviously, for the flavor, and also the capsicum peppers for the sweetness and also the nice color, and the green onions. The carrots I'm going to show you in a little while. I'm going to julienne the carrots, which basically means doing with a very fine press. So that wok's looking nice and hot. So Kira, if you can, that's the wok, that's the instrument that they use in Asia for cooking. It's called a wok. Now, you ready to smoke? What's this? I'm putting in the sesame oil. See all the smoke coming off? And like I said before, I have a fire extinguisher here in our kitchen. I'd explain with a little bit of fire safety should you ever have a fire in the kitchen. First thing you do is extinguish the flame immediately, or the source of heat, whether it's electric. Second thing you do is you get a towel, you rinse it out with some cold water, and you smother it over the fire. Under no circumstances do you put any water on a fire on the stove. If you put as much as a dessert spoon of water, it can burst into flames and flash back in your face. So smother the flames, cover over the damn tub, and extinguish the source of the fire first of all. So that's nice and hot now. So we'll ask you, Kira, to pour this Ikido high. You want me to pour it? Okay, I'll pour it in and you start. Yay! I'll say this here. Yeah. You put your hand here.
It's very noisy.
There you go. Now, Kira, you said that you wanted to sharpen my knife, did you? What is up? Kira wants to sharpen my knife. Very good. That's sharp enough. Thank you very much. I'll just go a little bit more sharpened. Now, so we jump back over here. Just give that a quick mix. Just hold it there and turn it over. Okay. Now you would be adding in all of the vegetables, but what you're going to put in first? You put the garlic in first, then you're going to put in the green onions, and then you can put in the onions, the regular white onions, but that's after we take the chicken out, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Pita, pita, pita.
You let this cook away. So, while that's sauteing over there, I'm going to show you what we take julienne of carrots. So basically you take the carrots like this, you cut them into strips, like so. And once they're cut into strips, then you do them into nice little fine strips like that. And that is julienne. So let's try a piece of carrot here. Yeah, this here. There we go. There's a big piece. You can try this. Very good. And it's nice when you do julienne and a carrot because it's smaller strips. Nice and crunchy. Make that over here. Very good. Nice and hot. And back on, straight away back on. Get that nice and hot. Now, wok is getting nice and hot behind us. I'm going to take our ginger. I'm going to grate it on the grater here. You like ginger here? Perfect. Come back up here, and I'm going to add the garlic here. Right up. That will be the first thing. So, if you stand up here, I'll get the garlic ready for Kira. You stand up here, please. Good card. Turn these off. Yeah. Put the more sesame oil. Lovely flavor. You follow the garlic in there. Very good. Thank you. There we go. Video safer there. Fruit juice? Okay. I put that in. You chuck back up here, Kira. Really good. You don't lose you. Now, let's just fix that. Here we go. Is that the ketchup? Really? Why? Okay. So now, yeah, here you go. Ginger in. Very good. Our onions. It's over here. A slice in the others and not doing a dice. It's nicer. And our onions go in next. And now that's cold. So before the peppers in it, please. Be back. Like that. Okay. Very good. And now the carrots. Can you throw the carrots in? Please. Use jumbo.
I eat them.
And now the carrots in there. And last the bean sprouts.
Now.
Let saute with a little bit of oil on the edge. Gonna let that cook for a while because the chicken is still not completely cooked. So I'm gonna leave it to cook a little bit more, get this nice and crispy. Then I'm gonna add the chicken in, and then the last thing I'm going to add it will be the sauce. And the sauce is a combination of soy sauce, hoisin sauce, and white vinegar. This root stuff. There you go. This recipe I had here today is enough for about 6 people, but you can cover it completely in that to make it for 3. So you need to cook for about 6 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes. Keep turning it, tossing it. Key is to have all that nice crispiness. Great color, great smell here. I'm going to now put a little bit of pepper in here. Not much, just a couple of grains of pepper. And I'm holding off again on the salt because, as I said, soy sauce is very salty. It doesn't need that. So now my chicken that I took out earlier, I was sauteed. That can go back inside. And now the last bit. Kira, if you can with the spoon, please. I need you to measure the sauce in, please. Thank you very much. Oh, the chef is back. Jump up.
Okay, but after
Can you say to the camera, I'm back? I know it was this camera. Look, I'm back. I'm back. So now what I need you to do is, for the last bit, we are going to put in 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. So put that in there. Yep. 1. Yep. There's 1 dessert spoon. 1.5. 2. 2.5. 3. So that's 6 dessert spoons, which is 3 tablespoons. That's the hoisin sauce. And now the soy sauce. Okay, so keep that open the bad there. So we're going to put in 2 tablespoons. That's 1 dessert spoon. That's a tablespoon. 3 and 4. That's 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And now the vinegar.
Okay, it's going to be definitely one.
Yes, 1 tablespoon, which is 2 dessert spoons. 1 and 1 is 2. And that's the end of that. We'll put these over there. Now have a look at this, Kira. Watch this, Kira. So now I mix all that in there. Give it good.
Stop with the paper.
You think it's splasher? Yeah. Now, you got another minute.
So should I have a bowl?
You can. Yes.
It's so much.
And there you see how it looks. And over here, how it looks. I'm going to present that in a nice bowl. And the vegetable here is al dente. It's nice and crispy. Chicken is cooked. Yes, Kira?
I need a cloth.
You need a claw. For what?
Dry my hands.
Dry your hands. Okay. Here we go.
Fast.
Yeah. How was that? You're going to be my sampler now. So have a look in here, look. What can you see in there? Look. Peppers?
Yeah, but that was the that.
Yeah. Last thing, last but not least, we're going to put in our udon noodles. This is all completely cooked. So here I have some very, very nice Japanese udon noodles. I'd say for this amount here, for 6 people, I'm going to put in 400 grams. It's 2 packets. These are 200 grams each. This is our furry file. These are our recooked. Very, very nice. Let them mix in nicely. All the sauce incorporated in there. We just sound a little bit here. Starter. Stir-fried hoisin chicken with udon noodles. Hoisin sauce is similar to oyster sauce except it's sweeter. So it's basically a sweeter version of oyster sauce. But you can also add a bit of oyster sauce in here. Depends on your palate. If you like something a little bit sweeter, you put more hoisin. If not, then you can use oyster sauce. And there you go. Also, some restaurants where they garnish a dish like this, they would garnish with sesame seeds, black or white sesame seeds. But no, we don't need to garnish with this. This is our food, our home food. Not in a restaurant. We're showing you how we do it at home. There we have it. We'll show him there. And over here. So I'm just gonna finish up over here, and then I'm gonna bring it up to the table and I'm gonna plate it. So here we have the final products. Stir-fry hoisin chicken with udon noodles. And just 1 minute ago, Kira found a spider underneath her step. So she thought she'd bring her own spider. What's his name, Kira? Hear you?
Spider.
Bitsy spider. She found her, this is her spider that she thought she'd introduce to the spider she found up beneath. So I'd like to say thank you very much for joining us. And from Prague, until the next time, from Big Chef and Little Chef, goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.